So we're joined here with Joe and Sandra, who have just purchased this beautiful gazebo we've just completed for them. And what we wanted to do was just ask their experience on the whole process, just so anyone out there who's looking for a gazebo can understand not only the process but even the questions to ask and the experience behind it. So I suppose the first question I'd like to ask is why do you feel like you chose us over other companies?
Okay, that's quite easy. We've done our research and we made a couple of calls, and when we spoke to you, it was apparent that you knew exactly what you were talking about. I could also tell from the discussion that you use quality materials, and that was a good enough start to get you out here. Once you arrived and we had the discussion, you were on the ball with what we needed, and you gave us a quote that was very well set out. We knew exactly where we were heading. We could tell that there was going to be hassle-free throughout the build, the whole process, and so we went with you.
Yeah.
There was no doubt that we would go with anyone else because we couldn't get the materials and the quality that we were going to get from you in the first place.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like we're very much alike, and
We're perfectionists.
yeah. And over this period of time, I've learned more and more about you guys, and the perfection side of things. I mean that this was made by Joe, and these are absolutely amazing. Like, that is perfection. I just thought I'd better point that out.
And it's a coaster.
So, probably the next question is, how do you feel like this gazebo has changed your life, and how will it change your life? How is it going to be used in your day-to-day lifestyle?
Okay, it's our little retreat. We spend a lot of time together and a lot of time at home with our dogs, and it's just somewhere we can come and sit back and put a little Bluetooth radio on and listen to a bit of music and just relax.
Yeah.
We've already found that in our decision making of what we were going to do way back before the gazebo, we thought the gazebo structure would probably present the best climate type effect.
Yep.
Rather than sitting under a veranda at the house and it would be hot or cold, we thought we could better create the environment we wanted in a gazebo. So we've obviously taken a very good choice because the gazebo is very comfortable.
It is very
environment to sit in, compared to sitting under the veranda of the house
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Especially now with these beautiful new blinds and
Well,
the furniture.
They're working great.
Very well choice.
Yep.
Joe installed the blinds himself, and Sandra picked them. Or you both picked them.
Yeah.
And do you see yourself using this all year round?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Sure.
Because that's a really common question people ask. They'll choose a gazebo for summer around their swimming pool, but they don't. I know they do realise, but it is something that can be used all year round. And I suppose because it's away from the house, you come over here and it's your own little retreat, as you mentioned.
Yes.
You know.
Look, winter won't. We have plans for winter. Just if we have friends over, we're sort of thinking about a fire pit out the front of the gazebo.
Oh yeah, nice.
And
very nice.
And just pulling the blinds down and retaining a little bit of warmth off it. And, with it's an empty slate at the moment, and we can do whatever we like to build around it and that
Fantastic.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Fantastic. And as you know, over the last few weeks, you've got to know each other and whatnot, and you know that we take pride in ourselves, in our delivery, and in materials, in our craftsmanship. Do you feel like we've met those, we've kept those promises?
Well, Daniel, I think you've exceeded our expectations.
Yeah.
Um,
That's my aim.
everything is so plumb and everything is so perfect.
Perfect.
And
You measured everything.
I really appreciate that.
I know that I could say to you, don't worry about that little blemish, and you would turn around and if you didn't like it, it was going to get
Yep.
So I got my paintbrush here today.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. That means so much to me
Yeah.
because we really do take pride in, this is your hard-earned money, this is your lifestyle, and
Yeah.
and we're here to create something for you, not just something standard,
Yeah.
but something unique
Yeah.
and with your characters.
Beautiful.
And you guys specifically requested certain things,
Yeah.
like the handrails, for example,
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
stained instead of painted, and
Yeah.
there are challenges,
Yeah.
and I.
What it is. Yeah.
I'm not just saying it because we built
No.
them.
No. And the
But yeah.
grey.
Oh, the
Right.
colour, yes,
Yeah.
the
Right.
colour of the ceiling
Yeah.
is a fantastic colour.
Yeah.
And I suppose probably finish up with, is there any particular advice you'd have for anybody looking for a quality gazebo out
Yeah.
there?
Look, going on just what we just said, do your research. Make sure that you have exactly what you want. There's plenty of photos on Google and places to look. Have a look at the finished effects and furniture and layouts as well, and
Yep.
and get an idea. Now, what we did. Excuse me, Daniel.
That's all right.
It happens every time. doesn't it?
Without
Phone rings.
fails.
What we did is we made sure we knew exactly what our colours were. We presented our ideas to you,
Yeah.
and you made sure that every detail was down to what
Down
you wanted.
pat.
We sent photos to Daniel, and
Yeah, that's right.
we've just the end product is exactly what we're after.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And that's what we want. We didn't want to go to somebody and say we want this, and okay, it's not the same colour, but pretty near
Enough.
to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
The timber's not sanded enough. We wanted a very smooth finish
Yeah.
on the posts.
Yep.
And Daniel must have been on the belt sander for about a week and a half
Yeah.
to get those
Yeah,
sanded down like
You
he
do it all
did.
by hand.
So you've got to go with Daniel. There's nobody else.
Oh, excellent.
He's the
Excellent.
best.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Really do.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And I
That's
suppose my advice would be, well, we don't do hard sell sales. We do have a conversation. It's
Nice.
our first initial conversation is just a chat. It's just to find out what your ideas are, what your expectations are. The
Yeah.
second step is rocking up here with a display trailer.
Yes.
And showing and being able to touch the timber and go, the first time you saw the trailer,
That was great. You
Yeah.
had an idea straight off
Yep.
as soon
Straight
as
off.
you
but you
drove
saw
in
the
driveway.
you saw the colour that was the walnut,
Yes.
and went, oh, it's a bit dark.
Bit
Yeah.
dark,
We
yeah.
pulled out the chart, we had a look,
Yeah.
we saw,
Changed
and yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
We changed
So it just gives a good idea. I think initially, even showing the asphalt tiles on the boards and whatnot,
Yep.
Yeah.
and being
Yeah.
able to match the colour of the roof, your house roof.
Yes.
So just have that conversation,
Yeah.
and plan in advance,
Mm.
especially if you're calling Christmas
Yeah.
around summer because it gets very busy. But
Yeah.
just have your conversation early, ask the questions, and I'm here to help all the time. So,
Yeah.
all right, thanks so much, guys. Seriously,
Thank you, Daniel.
no worries.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Really appreciate
We
your
love it.
words and for being such great customers.